think we are live finally. At least I hope we are. Not sure if you guys can see that. If you guys are there, let me know. I just thought I should go live quickly while I'm in Florida. I got so many good responses from you guys wanting to see everything we do when we travel and everything I see. Hello everyone, thank you for joining. Let me zoom out a little bit. There you go. We are at Manatee Bend Park. Supposedly you're able to see manatees. I have no clue really anything about manatees. I'm just here in Florida, and since we're actually at a manatee park, I thought I'd see if we could find anything. Hello everyone, thank you for joining. We're gonna see if there are any manatees here. You'll see a ton of fish jumping up and down, and there are even ducks and some of these things called like snow egrets or something like that. Oh, look at that. See some fish down there? There are tons of bass down there. It looks like some drum. Looks like something. That is super cool. I think there are some of these. Oh, look at that massive dragonfly right there. But I got a ton of positive responses from you guys about wanting to see everything I do and everywhere I go and everything that we're able to do. So I wanted to see if we could find, first of all, any manatees in here. Haven't seen one yet in Florida, although we have seen alligators. We have seen dolphins jumping up. Just no manatees. But this is super cool nonetheless. I've yet to see a boa constrictor either, or a python. That would be something super cool. And I also got to be super careful not to drop my phone in the water over here. But there's a whole lot of wildlife that definitely you don't see in Tennessee. So it's really cool. I have no idea if these manatees surface or anything like that, or if they get super close up to the water. I haven't seen any of them. But it's really interesting to see all of this. And this is kind of near, it's in southern Florida, kind of near the Everglades. Probably an hour away from the beginning of the Everglades. Let's see. What we can all find. I see some people throwing the cast net into the water over there. Yep, there's a lot of people here in Florida. A lot of people who love to fish too. Unfortunately, I didn't bring my rods. I think there's a lot of licenses and stuff like that you have to get. And then there's a ton of these egrets things, supposedly. That's what they're called, I think. All these white birds walking around. Look at that thing. Super weird. Not a chicken, not even close to it. But look at that. And then some over here also. Good morning. Thank you everyone for joining. Nope, no chickens. These are, I think they're called snowy egrets, something like that. I don't know. They're all over. There's definitely not a shortage of them. There's probably around 100. I think they group together, it looks like. But they're pretty cool. They're definitely different, interesting little birds. You have a cockatiel named Lemon. That's cool. Over here, I haven't seen any other birds other than like herons or also cranes, I think. And I've also seen these egrets. You can see they are all over. You can kind of smell them too. They smell pretty bad. But there's also Muscovy ducks over there. You can kind of see. And these things fight like crazy also for some reason. But there is a ton of them all over here. Look at all of them all over there. You can see every single one of them. There's hundreds of these things here. And I think they group by the water because of all the fish, the insects, and everything like that. Let me go over here though so we can see if there are any manatees. Yes, the weather is warm. It feels great. I think it's like 76 right now. A small bit of a breeze. There's also There's also been clouds out and kind of some rain recently. They are definitely interesting. I don't think those egrets are a sort of duck, but those Muscovy ducks are definitely very interesting ducks. Very, very interesting. I'm just walking out here with my phone. I have to be really careful. But I'm not seeing any manatees. Seeing a manatee would be super cool. You can see all the fish hopping around though. It is very comfortable. It is cool, that's for sure. Hello everyone, thank you for joining. I just thought since I got so many good responses on my last long video, I should show you guys some of the adventures live and what I'm seeing. There's a ton of different wildlife and things here. All those birds, look at that. People are signing feathers and like sticking them in the pole. That's funny. Oh, you have guinea fowl. That's awesome. Guinea fowl are really cool. These white egrets though are definitely interesting. I don't think I've ever really seen something like that before. Let's go over here. Let's see if we can see anything down here. It looks like people probably put like kayaks and canoes and stuff like that go down here, and then they're eating all the trash. They're those Muscovy ducks. They have like the red faces. It looks like a chicken's comb and wattle is on their face, because I don't think that flesh is covered. It looks like it's sticking out. Look at that. That is funny. They're preening their feathers over here, and then these egret things are also right by them. There's one that's not white. I don't know. That must be something wrong with it, a deformity. Look at all the little fish. That is crazy. You can see big schools of something like bass, something like that in there. Then tons of manatees supposedly are here, but I guess when it gets cold, they come up here in the warm canals, especially near like power plant discharges where the water is super warm. But I'm not seeing any right now. I think it might be warm enough already for them, but you can see all these ducks right here. So I don't know, some of them look like Muscovy, some of them look like mixes and stuff like that, but there are a ton of ducks and obviously waterfowl anyway around here, because there's a ton of water. And there's canals like this all the way, all over, basically at every road. Yeah, guineas are cool. They are very, very funny. I wish I had some guinea fowl. We tried to hatch them out. Unfortunately, none of the eggs were fertile, so they are very noisy too. That's a downside of them, that's for sure. Man, I really wish we could see a manatee. You could see the fish splashing out of the water there though, a ton of them. You don't see the fish. I see the clouds in the water. Yeah, there are the clouds are reflecting in the trees. You can see it's a beautiful day. The phone actually makes it look nicer than it actually is. It's a little bit more cloudy in real life here, but all these trees are like I think these are sea oaks, and then some sort of the mangrove trees, also palm trees over here obviously. And yeah, the fish are hard to see because of the glare. I think the phone might not pick up on it, but that is what all these egrets and look at that, and the ducks are eating. I'm not sure, you probably can't see. Oh, there you go, you can see the bottom I think, but the fish are over there now, so it's hard to see them. Yes, they are ibis or ibis, however you say them. I think egret is just another name for them, like snowy egrets they call them, or the great egret, something like that. But all these ducks are they're funny. They must be used to humans. If I had bread, I'd probably give it to them. I know the chickens love it. They'd probably love it too. Maybe I should have brought rice leftovers to give it to them, because I know that the chickens love that. Maybe they would too. Oh, look, no fishing's allowed here, but I saw someone throw out a cast net. So yeah, I thought I'd show you guys what we're seeing. Unfortunately, no manatees, so that kind of sucks. But anyways, I'll probably end the live stream here because we didn't see any manatees or anything like that. But hopefully we'll see something. I'm still recording everything I do, so you'll be able to see all that in the video when it comes out. And yeah, so anyway, thank you guys for joining. I'm glad I got to show you a little bit. Unfortunately, we didn't see any manatees, although I have seen alligators and dolphins, and you'll see all of that in the video, no problem. Yeah, fishing would be awesome here, but some of the canals don't allow it. I'm not really sure why. Maybe because it's a park. But anyway, thank you guys for joining, and I'll see you all on the next one. Goodbye.